Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
It's very true that it takes a village to raise a child. And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Welcome to today's broadcast of IHSAA football on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 30 years in the business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Logan Street or Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, visit HamiltonCounty.com, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Blades Audio, Video, and Security, Sarah Cleverly, FC Tucker, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Noble PC, and the Hamilton County Reporter. This is Sean Blades coming to you from Beaver Stadium in Noblesville, where the Noblesville Millers are going to host their first conference game against foe Fishers Tigers from just across town. I will be joined tonight in the booth by Wyatt Blades, making his debut on Hamilton County TV. Wyatt, what do you think about this matchup?
It's an honor to be here, so I thank you guys for having me on. I think Noblesville's had a little bit of a rough start there. Got away with one against Mount Vernon, had struggled a little bit with Homestead. But Fishers has had a tough schedule as well. But they're coming off a really nice win against Lawrence North last week, so we'll just see how this one plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Fishers did get off to a rough start with Carmel, who proved last week they're a pretty good team again. Kevin Wright's got them on track, and then LN's been good for a couple of years. A lot of good athletes, so they come out for a couple of tough games, and I would think Fishers is going to be the favorite coming into this one, but we'll see. You still got to play the game. We're also joined in the booth tonight by Perry Williams, will be updating on scores and helping us out. Perry, what do you think about this evening?
Well, I think it's going to be a good football game, and of course, it's always great when you're playing in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, because by far the Hoosier Crossroad Conference is the toughest conference in the state of Indiana. Here come the Millers.
You're right. This conference is something. You just look at the schedule, and if as a Miller fan, I try to look and say, okay, which games can we win here? Which games should we win? I mean, there's not a lot of easy pickings out there. Every week it's a tough opponent, and it shows in the rankings every year that HCC teams end up, what are their 8 teams? They're almost always going to be in the top 20. Just tough matchups every single week. But, we got to play the game. Coach Funk has been with Fisher several years now. He's got a lot of high-quality athletes, got a real good quarterback over there with Sturgill, the senior. Got hurt last year. He's back this year. He's a real double threat. Run the ball, pass the ball. They got some real athletes at wide receiver. Timothy Malimbu is one of the best running backs in the state, 5'8", 175-pound senior. Has a lot of moves. They got a lot of weapons over there, and it's going to be an interesting matchup.
The one thing about it, and you mentioned this, on Sturgill got injured, but he also last season threw for 1,187 yards. So he's a very good football player, and he also ran the ball, I think, right around 300 yards. So.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Wyatt, you played against Fishers back in 2018, I believe, was your last year playing. They still have the same defensive coordinator in Coach Judd. And what do you remember about those Fishers matchups? What kind of stuck out to you about those Fishers teams?
Yeah, Fishers as a team, they're just always tough. Especially I saw more on the offensive side of the ball. You know, they're gonna line up and just run it down your throat. That's their goal. Defensively, they always have talent at linebacker. They fly around. They're great in coverage. And it's kind of just the same brand of old school tough football.
Yeah, like Coach Funk runs a little different offense than Limmer ran back in the day, but it's still trying to run the ball. And one thing I always admired about Fishers is I feel like their student section's always top notch, and their crowd's always been good. They travel well, although they're a little thin over there right now. For a Fishers game, you usually expect that to be pretty full, but maybe they're just running a little behind.
As a little note here, Sean and Wyatt, the last time the Millers beat Fishers was in 2018, so it's when Wyatt was playing. So
I remember that game. It was at Fishers. Yeah, you guys played tough defense, got a couple timely interceptions. I believe Wyatt caught a 2-point conversion.
I did.
You did. Wyatt, of course, Perry is the best football player in Noblesville history, in my opinion. He might not think that.
Very humble opinion.
Yeah.
Super not so humble opinion. But that was a tough team back then. We were just talking about that before the broadcast. That team won 4 conference games and was in all the games, and is really the last time we saw Noblesville team that was really competitive. And I believe,
in fact, we are actually 4-3 in the conference that year.
We were, yeah, and should have beat Zionsville.
Well, and that's the thing going back to the HCC is I feel like everybody's talented. You can win every single game in the HCC, but you can also lose every game.
That's true.
There's just so much talent in this conference.
Yeah, even your wins that year were some tight ones with Westfield and Fishers. Yeah, it's week in, week out. It's tough. I do believe Coach Hebert will get Noblesville on track. It may take a little more time. They're definitely a young football team, pretty dependent on the junior class. And a big news for the Millers is Ty Holmes, who I believe is probably our best overall athlete, playing safety and a little bit of offense, is out, injured this week, and that's a big hit. But the next man up, and we'll see what happens. Noblesville will be returning the football. I don't know who won the toss, actually, but Noblesville's returning the football here. We got number 22 and number 3 deep for the Millers. Looks like that is
Prater and Ethan Clark.
Oh, okay. Prater and Ethan Clark.
Ethan Clark's also a baseball player.
Yeah, he's got really good feet. Kicking the ball for Fishers is number 30. LeBlanc, he's a junior. Nice kickoff. Is going to be returned by Ethan Clark from about the 6-yard line. Nice return out to the 27. Millers will come out 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Quarterback of the Millers is number 14 junior Windsor Hutchins. Windsor's 5'10", 160 pounds, and first varsity reps last week. Looked pretty good. Had a nice touchdown pass. Millers definitely tried to run the ball more, and they kind of kept everything pretty close. They're probably going to look to open it up a little bit, but we'll see. Noah Schinkel, number 26, will start at tailback.
And he was sensational the first 2 games.
Yeah, Schinkel's been good. What defense is Fishers in here, Wyatt?
Looks like they're just running a 4-3 here. There's no receiver out to the boundary out there, so the corner's just in a little tighter.
Noblesville is in a double tight offense, which we didn't see a lot of last week. We didn't see a lot of double tight. Schinkel off the left side there picks up just a short gain of 1 yard.
Yeah, that was just a great job by number 6 Cowherd of Fishers there, setting the edge and not letting anything outside of him.
We saw Homestead last week just keep walking safeties down tighter and tighter and tighter. Just daring Noblesville to throw the ball. Noblesville stays in double tight formation. Single setback and pistol. They were able to loop that ball in there to Cody Prater in a real tight window, pick up about 5 yards. Go ahead.
That was a great pitch and catch there. Just a nice, easy sit route, find the gap in the zone, and great pickup of about 6 yards there.
Tough window. The safety really almost got there, number 21 for Fishers. came through from the safety position and just about jumped that route. Noblesville did run that route a lot last week. So
and was very successful at that.
Yeah. Now we're going no tight ends, just simple H-back. Schinkel off the left side is going to be about 2 yards short. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2.
It's a fantastic job by Finley of Fishers just coming up and filling that alley.
Yeah, you can see her on the replay that no hesitation. Fishers had 4 guys there, so it was going to happen.
It's exactly what you're looking for from a safety on 3rd and 4. Run the ball outside and only pick up 2. It's just a great job of flying downhill and filling the alley.
Caden Lytle in the punt for the Millers. Low snap. Number 11 for Fishers. This is on the kick return. That's Rozzy. Lets it bounce out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Fishers. This drive is going to begin right at the 36-yard line, I believe.
You know, the one thing about Fishers is they're a very explosive offensive team out there. So.
Yeah, they really are. They got weapons. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball. Quarterback's really good. This will be a real test for the Miller defense.
Yeah, they certainly have athletes across the board, so I'm excited to see what they have in store tonight.
Coming out 2 by 2, single back, just offset to the left of quarterback Sturgill. Little play action.
Ooh.
Quick pass completed. Number 4, Girton. Tackle made by, I believe that's DJ Collier.
Yeah, he did a great job of filling the levels there. He had a 10-yard out and a 5-yard out, and he was sitting there for the interception on the 10, and they throw the 5, and he comes up and makes a good hit.
H-back goes in motion, evens them out. Going to run toss to the near side, to the short side with Thimbalimbu. Very well played by Alexander Ham there.
You know, you guys were talking about it last week, and I think I absolutely agree. Alexander Ham might be the fastest Ham.
Yeah, he is. The only Ham I've seen faster is the one that left our table at Thanksgiving last year. Yeah. That was a good play. I mean, it's interesting that they just shifted the H-back to go even, and then they tried to toss to the short side. So, they must have saw something on film they thought they could have success with, but well defended by the inside linebacker. Pass complete to Rozzy, makes a really nice move at the point of attack and picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, and that's really tough as a DB when a receiver's running an inside route like a slant there. He catches the ball and turns outside. That's just not what you're expecting. You're taking that angle for him to just keep running inside. Whenever he turns and spins and goes outside, it's just hard to make that tackle.
It looked like Hayden Kincaid made the first initial hit.
Yeah, 23 for Noblesville. Kamari Ramsey playing corner. They had pretty decent coverage. If you look for your outside backer to get underneath that route. Here goes Thimbalimbu to the edge this time.
Yeah, you can't let him get outside on you. What a job running down that line. My goodness.
As Praise Pupo chases him down. Praise Pupo's got the edge on that side. You can see he just comes inside the block. He's got to get outside leverage on that defender, because once he comes inside that block, there's no one left. The corner was outside. He went inside. It left a real big alley for Thimbalimbu, and yeah, I'm surprised he didn't take that one to the house.
It was just an outside zone there, and he did a fantastic job of being patient, just using his feet.
Tight right. Thimbalimbu on just a little zone read.
Yep.
Just walked right in there.
Finds the opening. Well, with 8:49 left, it's 6-0 Fishers. PAT Pendon. Well, good blocking up front. I believe that's big number 72 for Stevenson for Fishers. Had a heck of a block on that play. Fishers is
Hilling the kicker on that. It's up and good.
It's up and good.
All right, let's thank some of our sponsors. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200. LoganStreetSigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on NoblesvilleTrophies.com. Hey, guys, we got Mr. Noblesville Trophy running the camera for us tonight. Will Walford's on the camera for us here at Hamilton County TV. So
yeah, he's dominating. I'd give him a trophy right now if I had one. Just unbelievable work by Will. Will and Jim run Hamilton County TV and do a
Logan Street
job.
Signs and Noblesville Trophies and any other thing you need.
Yeah, Jim, we may have some more vinyl. We need some new vehicles coming up from you here. Kick again. It's going to be fielded by Ethan Clark at about the 3-yard line.
Oh, wow.
This time they rallied, attacking about the 15. It's a good deep kick there. You can see on the replay. Well defended by Fishers. They they viced him down. There's plenty of guys there. And
good pursuit on the ball.
Fishers is definitely coming out with the momentum and taking control of this game early. Noblesville really needs to get a couple first downs here and at least show they can move the football, which I think they did the first drive. They didn't pick up a first down, but they did move the football a little bit.
Yeah, that was just a great job of Spencer Vance of Fishers, number 45, getting off a block and going down there and making a play on special teams.
Noblesville comes out tight end right with the receiver, a little bit pistol with the fullback formation here. Looks like they're just going to run straight power. Good cutback there by, I believe that's Noah Schinkel. Really nice vision there to pick up about 5.
Yeah, this is a good job by number 41 Imes of Fishers of just staying home and being there for the cutback. Still a nice pickup for Schinkel, though.
Yeah, Imes did. I saw him. You just sat down there and what do you say? CCR? Is that the thing they do? Cutback, counter, reverse?
Something like that. I don't know what they're calling it these days, but that's what we did.
Yeah, he did a wonderful job. Motion by Ethan Clark out of the backfield. Hutchins back to pass.
Ooh, wow, that was about intercepted.
Nearly intercepted by number 8 there of Fishers. That's Andrews.
Yeah, trying to go to Alfred Alwine, who was out there as the number 1 receiver, the widest receiver, trying to run a slant route. Ball was there. I don't know if Alwine got his hands up or not.
Looked like he just kind of missed him on the outside, and Jackson Andrews just kind of read that and nearly picked it.
We got 3-on-1 out here while Fishers adjusted. It trips to the left, single tight end to the right.
They're not used to the Millers spreading it out any.
Yeah, a lot of these teams are happy to get rid of that tee. They didn't like to defend it. It was tough.
Nice pass. Oh, wow.
Cody Prater hangs onto the football. Excellent catch by Cody. Very nice. Well defended there by 21 for Fishers.
Yeah, Atticus Finley. That was a very big hit.
Looked like a big and legal hit, though. You know, he didn't lead with his head. He kept his eyes up. It's just good football.
When you're the size of Cody Prater and you go across that middle, man, that's a tough spot to catch it because you don't see him coming.
He's a tough kid. Always has been.
Nice move. He made a couple of nice moves there, but just couldn't get outside.
Yeah, Schinkel just needs to pick up a block there.
Yeah, that was a great job by Imes sitting there and slowing him down. I'm sure he's beating himself over not making that tackle, but Carson Elams came up and finished the job for him for a gain of 0.
Ethan Clark came out of the backfield as if he was running an out route to receive the ball rather than block. There might have been a little confusion there on the play call. Trips to the left for the Millers. We'll try to go back to this is Luke Heil, senior. Picks up a couple. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 8. See, they try to run to their strength. They got 2 H-backs, 2 wide receivers. Really good job by the defensive end there for Fishers. I believe that's 91. 91 for Fishers. Did a wonderful job there of just fighting that block down the line of scrimmage. That's Stout.
Cooper Stout.
Yeah, just fault down the line of scrimmage. Uses outside leverage. Did a good job.
Uh-oh.
Elam's on the backside blitz here.
Looks like number 91 and 34 for Fishers on that sack.
Yeah, not much time that time.
Stout and what was it? Stout is 91.
Yeah.
34 Kuhn. Just a great job of applying pressure on 3rd and long.
Hutchins didn't have much choice there. Lytle back to punt. Rozzy deep.
Oh, bad. Oh.
They're
There
going to
it
call
goes.
running into the kicker.
Yeah.
So it's going to probably be a 5-yard penalty, so Noblesville can choose to re-kick. I would think with Fishers having the ball that close to midfield, they may go ahead and re-kick.
And the one thing about it is that wasn't a very good snap there.
No, that's a fantastic job by Caden Lytle to field that snap as it's rolling back there and get that off with pressure in his face.
Because the one thing about it, that ball is going every which way. I mean, you don't know which way it's going to bounce on that.
Oh yeah, it's hard to field a football that's flying back at you end over end whenever somebody's throwing it back there as hard as they can. You never know where it's going to end up.
You got to catch it and get a kickoff in about 1 second. If Coach Hebert's got a decision here, because honestly, the first punt it was kind of bobbled and loosely handled as well. So you're not really wanting to do that again. He's going to go ahead and just decline the penalty and accept the kick. So he picked up a net there of about 30 yards. So he's just going to accept that as good and put his defense on the field.
That's a pretty good net gain there for everything, all the mechanics on that punt there. So I would take it as well.
Yeah, because the one thing about it is, both times we've struggled getting the ball back to the punter. So
yeah, so it's like you don't want to risk that. Those are things you'll clean up, and I think you'll see Coach Hebert get a lot of that stuff better and better. Just give him some time. Fishers goes empty here with 5 wide receivers. Flag in the backfield is probably going to be holding.
That's kind of what I think.
It hit Thimbalimbu there for about 25 yards.
I believe that's.
There's a hold right there.
Yeah, Sturgill, when they go empty, I was half expecting a quarterback draw or some sort of quarterback run there, which we see a lot of when you clear out the middle. But obviously that was a pass play.
Not too bad for those 3 guys up front there. On the pursuit to the ball.
Yeah, you got Kel Metzler up there. You've got Brody Piggott up there. And who's our nose tackle right now? 51. That's John Tioa. They put some pressure on him. They put enough pressure on the lineman to make him hold. Fisher doesn't look as big as they've been up front sometimes in the past.
No, they're not big, but they're just a tough team. A bunch of tough kids. You can get away with that in high school.
Nice job of pass pro there.
Oh.
Yeah, Rozzy right up the seam.
Yeah, I had Rozzy wide open up the seam there.
What coverage were we in here, Wyatt? You see the replay. With trips, they were probably in cover 3.
Yeah, looks like in empty there, they're in cover 3.
I'll tell you what, Sturgill throws a good ball.
Yes, he does.
Still empty. I look for Sturgill to run one of these here in a second.
It's like they're in a cover 4 now. Same play. Same exact play and hit Rozzy again. The Millers switched to cover 4 there and still left the seam wide open.
Yeah, they did keep 2 safeties back. Yeah, for some reason the safety on this side of the field turned and turned to the inside and ran up rather than the seam on this side.
Yeah, and you got to do a good job as a safety. It's tough, but you have to stay on that hash and kind of range, read the quarterback as much as you can, and you got a big athlete like Rozzy out there. You may end up cheating to his side.
On the carry, he gets across the goal line. Good lead block there by number 51, Funk. I like to give the big guy some credit, but watch 51 on the lead pole here from the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, just cleaned up the inside backer there.
Yeah, he did a good job.
That was a very impressive drive by Fishers. Overcame the adversity of that holding call, had 1st and 20, and just pick it all up.
And like we said, man, Sturgill's a real deal.
He's a good quarterback.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Sturgill will be going to Butler.
Oh, okay.
He's a senior, so he should be out there next year playing out in Broad Ripple.
Well, with 5:06 left in the first quarter, it is Fishers 14. Did they make that? The scoreboard isn't reflecting it. Fishers 14 and then Noblesville Millers 0.
Let's thank one of our sponsors, Gale Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gale Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are the proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports.
All right, well, Noblesville is not in a good place right now. Fishers has got to be very happy. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, executing all across the field with the run and the pass. Noblesville's going to have to come out and get the ball rolling here and try to pick up some first downs. Fishers is going to be real happy with what they've done and just continue to do what they're doing.
Yeah, that was a very impressive drive by Gage Sturgill and Vincent Rosie there. That was just 2 back-to-back seams and picking up a total of, 50, 60 yards there.
Miller's got to get moving here on offense to give this defense a little bit of rest.
Little pooch kick going to be fielded again by Ethan Clark. Oh, there's a hold.
Closed
there
pretty
it
quick.
is. Yeah,
they got to call that.
He went down with him.
Yeah, Noblesville had a feller grabbing a jersey there.
That's probably right in front of the officials, so that's not a.
Yeah, pretty big hold right there at the point of attack. It's going to make it even tougher sledding for the Millers. Noblesville's going to try to stay within themselves, so they try to force it and push the ball downfield too much. Fishers is really talented on the backside of this defense at safety and corner, and are looking to attack the football and get it back. It's going to be a tough go of it for the Millers. It's got to try to get some things working and try to put together a couple first downs. I don't believe we've had a first down yet, have they?
No.
I don't believe so, no. And the beauty of high school football is it only takes one drive. And sometimes that one drive is one play. They just have to break one play, they're down by a score, and it flips the momentum of the game.
Nobles is going to come out in double tight again. Single back Ethan Clark in a pistol formation. Hutchins in shotgun. Pretty good job there to find that seam, that edge, and pick up about 4 or 5 yards on first down.
Yeah, that was a good job by number 41 Imes there to fight off that block and still be able to make that play. But the Millers still got a nice 5-yard gain, and that's really what they're looking for right now. They struggled the first 2 drives. If they can just get 5 yards of play, they'll be able to work with something.
Ethan Clark was on the run there. Clark again, trying to spin.
Going to pick up about 1 that time. Kind of went back to the same play.
It's another great job by Jackson Andrews, just flying downhill and filling that alley as a safety.
Yeah, Fishers is very aggressive and very physical.
And right now they can with a 14-0 lead. I mean, they can take chances.
Again, double tight, 2 receivers out to the right. Single setback is Ethan Clark in the pistol.
Yeah, they got tight end trips up there.
We got Moody down here on the weak side, but they got a +2 on the edge outside of him. I think they're gonna key on him. Good ball.
Nice throw there.
Hutchins to Alfred Alwine.
Alwine had a good week last week for the Millers.
That's a big play. Noblesville needed that one to get going there. Alwine ran a nice little post, found the hole in the zone, and Hutchins threw a really nice ball there.
Yeah, that was just a really nice pitch and catch, taking advantage of Fisher's linebackers not getting their depth on their drops, and just found a nice window there. It was a great pickup.
I feel like Fisher's was really keen on Moody on this backside, which absorbed 2 guys, which should open something up on that side. So that was a big play by the Millers. Coach Wimber used to say he passes the ball for one reason, so he can run the ball. Yeah. So you got to open it up a little bit to give the defense a little something to think about.
Ooh.
Hey, nice play.
Yeah.
Nice play. You got to like that on first down. Pass intended for 28 for the Millers. That is Marcus Burns.
Marcus Burns, one of my favorite grinders.
Love me some Marcus Burns. As an athlete, Dad always had a cool car. Dad was a cool guy. Burns comes out. Moody comes back in at tight end. I like it. Take a shot on first down. See what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, nobody was really open. Just take the shot there and, see if you can't get a flag or, make an excellent catch. But it's aggressive. I like it.
Hutchins has got plenty of
arm. Oh, wow.
Yeah. 44 for Fisher just blew that whole play up.
He blew that whole play up, man. There was nothing there.
Yeah, number 44. There's that Tyler Maynard. Yeah, he about took that handoff.
He sure did.
Yeah, he blew that thing up.
I think he was wrapping up the quarterback there, Windsor Hutchins, as he was trying to hand the ball off. They didn't know whether to give it or keep it.
But as I was saying, I mean, it looks to me like Hutchins has the arm, but you got to realize these wide receivers haven't had a lot of in-game reps, running route combos and finding holes. It's all new to them. Here's a little screen set up. Ooh.
Yeah, and
they read that pretty good.
Yeah,
yes, they did. They have a very young receiving core. Alfred Alwine being a big framed sophomore at 6'3", 180, that helps. But you've also got to think he's only 16 years old.
Yeah, probably.
Cody Prater's a junior. I mean, I think all those receivers.
I think Moody's a senior, but yeah, and Ethan Clark's a senior. Alwine's a great kid. I loved coaching him back in the day, and wonderful kid. I'm glad to see him out here having some success. Good kick, fielded there. Lytle had a nice punt that time, fielded by 33.
It's Hudson Bell of the Tigers.
Very well covered by the Millers. Much better snap and transaction. Got a pretty good kickoff there, fielded at the 25, and really didn't get anything. Great tackle by 41 for the Millers. Got to look through the whole roster here sometimes. That's Brady Piggott.
Yeah, they did a really good job of flipping the field there and giving their defense a little bit of breathing room.
A little bit of success for Noblesville that time, picking up a first down, throwing the ball a little bit. 1:55 left in this first quarter. Fisher's back on track. Going to stay with empty. They found something they like here. Just a quick pass out to Timbalimbu.
Looked like the Millers were in cover 3 there, so the outside backer did a nice job filling the hole. And looks like we're going to have a personal foul of some sort. A little bit of jawing back and forth after the play. We'll see who that's on.
Oh, it's on Fishers.
An unsportsmanlike conduct on Fishers.
I didn't know he played.
Yeah.
All right, that's a big play for the momentum.
Yeah, that unsportsmanlike's going to back him up half the distance to the goal there.
Coach Funk is not going to be happy with that.
No coach is ever happy on a personal foul.
What would Coach Roden say to you if you did that, Wyatt? Don't say it here on air.
They might drag me out of the booth.
Yeah. Sturgill back to pass. Man.
Oh, wow.
Boy, this kid is legit, though. This quarterback is really good.
Yeah, he had number 4, Darian Girton there.
I think Girton would rather you just not mention that right now. He'll want another throw another one.
I bet he does,
he wants
I'm sure he'll make up for it.
That would have been a first down. That would have been about a 25-yard gain. Again, pass protection is really good there.
Yeah, and they're finding holes in this Miller secondary. The Millers keep running cover 3. They're not adjusting to the empty, and Fisher's taking advantage of it. They just couldn't come up with the ball there.
2 safeties back this time. You'd be in quarters here, right? You'd be in cover 4 with spread out.
And they're still in cover 3.
Yeah.
Looks like he had number 81 there. Couldn't tell if the ball was too high or if it just went through his hands.
Kind of trying to figure that out. It looked like these 3 people here were in cover 4, but the corner up top kind of jumped the route. I think maybe did you think they were going to throw a spot route on 3rd and 20?
Yeah, I don't know. We used to, anytime they went empty back, this is 7-8 years ago now.
Yeah.
We used to run, we would do cover 2 on the strength and cover 4 on the weak side, or vice versa, just to mix up a look for the quarterback, and it seemed to work.
Oh dear, you got out of bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely different. They used to run a lot of boot and a lot of zone, and that zone and boot seemed like that's what they did. Perry, you got a sponsor? Or are we good? Good?
Absolutely. Need physical therapy? If you're struggling with the aches and pains and don't go away with rest, ice, or over-the-counter medication, you may benefit from seeing a physical therapist for your evaluation. Individuals may schedule physical therapy appointments without a doctor's referral. Check out ecommunity.com/physical therapy.
Boy. Hutchins back out. Fishers defends that run real well. Schinkel had nowhere to go, had 3 Tigers on him, and as soon as he stepped in there.
Looked like 77, 34, and 6 for Fisher. Just all plugged that gap and held him for a gain of 0.
They're being very aggressive. I do believe there's going to be some openings if Noblesville can capitalize, but it's going to be tricky. Fishers is very, very good.
Yeah, and Fisher's just playing their brand of football, and it's what every defensive coordinator is looking for. Is you're just getting 11 guys flying to the ball, and you just see it there when 3 guys are making a tackle inside the gap.
Schinkel again with no room to move. Hit as soon as he takes a handoff.
Yeah, fantastic job by Nolan Kuhn of Fishers filling that window. For looks like a loss of 1 there.
They're just sending the linebackers. Both linebackers just went on the snap. Again, they're saying we're going to stop the run or we're going to get to your quarterback if you try to throw it. Noblesville's going to have to find something here. 3rd and 11.
They don't have to snap the ball if they don't want to here.
They may not. No, they're not. I think Hebert's telling them not to. All right, well, that's the end of the first quarter. After 1, Fishers 14, Miller 0. We're going to go to commercial.
It's a fine grind, clearing out my cash line, speeding up my RAM time, coordinated light lines. If you need to move, I recommend computers. They can make you groove like I bet you never knew. Did you? Oh, the complication when I feel your air control my body heat. I wanna feel it. I must ignore your touch. I feel yo. Gotta know what you do, what you doing. I love what you're doing to me. On my mind, I love you. Computer screen goes back along. Love what you're doing to me.
All right, we're back here at Beaver Stadium. We're Noblesville Millers trail the Fishers Tigers 14-0 to start the second quarter. They will be taking over here. 3rd and about 11 from their Tigers 42-yard line. Sean Blades here with Perry Williams and Wyatt Blades bringing you this Hamilton or Hoosier Crossroad Conference game of the first week of conference opponents here. Wyatt, what do you think the Millers are looking at here on 3rd and 11?
You know, you never want to say this is a must-get first down, but they absolutely need to get this close just for purely for momentum. Fishers is pretty much moving the ball at will. That penalty last drive killed them, but the Millers need to pick up at least 8 here.
Not going to work. Nope, going to have a holding call on top of it unless it's a face mask. They tried to run a little
face mask.
Okay, it's going to be probably a 5-yard face mask.
So yeah, is it a 5 or a 15?
What's according to the severity,
right? I didn't
see
the personal foul signal.
Yeah, I believe if you bring them down by it or if you grab it and let it go.
Fishers did a good job. They weren't fooled by the jet motion at all there. They weren't biting on anything out here, and they're a very disciplined team. Stayed in their lanes, stayed in their gaps, and took care of that run to the weak side.
5.
Yeah, it looks just like a 5-yard.
3rd and 5. They gave him a 6-yard penalty because I'll be honest with you, that was 3rd and 11. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, and that happened at the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's a spot foul then. All right, got Alwine to the left, Cody Prater to the right. Double coverage on Prater out here. Fishers is really putting bodies out here to take this away.
Oh, and
wow!
Schinkel and Hutchins just tripped each other right there.
Yeah.
That's just unfortunate for the Millers. I do believe they're in 4-down territory here, just on field position alone.
There was a little bit of movement over there. Big, almost said Ransom. Big Mason McDermott was moving some bodies, and it looked like they had a little something off the left side, but
he didn't get there.
A little tripped up. Prater's going to be in double covered. Alwine looks like he's in single coverage over here. Tight ends releasing. Good job by Hutchins.
Oh.
Picks up a couple yards. Fisher's covered that real well. I didn't see anybody open downfield.
No, I didn't either. They did a really good job down here covering that little speed out from the backfield, as well as Cody Prater running downfield. They did a fantastic job of switching those out. And, I mean, Hutchins really looked like he did all he could.
You know, Wyatt, you're right. I mean, we're back. Sorry about that.
A little technical difficulties. We lost power for a second. All right, Fishers picks up 5 on the play.
$10:38 left to go here in the second quarter.
Fishers comes out 2 by 2, single back in the backfield. Thimblin looks like a toss to the side. Nope, they're going to give it to him.
Oh, fumble. Recovered by the Millers.
Big play by Alexander Ham.
Yeah,
he is the quickest Ham, right?
He is. He got through there quickly, and
sure did.
Sturgill didn't even have time to bring the ball up to get set.
Well, let's see what the Millers can do.
Yeah, he blitzed A gap, I believe, A or B gap on that on the right side.
Yeah, he blitzed inside, forced the fumble, recovered the fumble. That's a fantastic play by Alexander Ham.
Well-timed blitz, can be a momentum shifter.
I think we should get all the Ham boys out here on the field and do a foot race.
Oh, I think it's pretty
I think
well.
we just need to prove something.
I got Chris. All right, well, Millers take back over. 1st and 10 from the 29. See if they can take advantage of it. Noah Schinkel picks up a couple. They're definitely not giving up on trying to hit that inside run.
No, stopped on the play by number 44, Tyler Maynard.
Fisher's linebackers are really breaking downhill. I would think if the Millers had anything they could hit a tight end curling around behind those linebackers, something like that, it might be open. But because if you watch those 2 inside backers, they're just flying to the line of scrimmage.
And that's where you look at them to go back to that sit route that they've had success with. You're just finding a spot behind the linebackers.
It's a good play, getting their tight end on the out route. Cody Prater had a really nice block out there. Moody caught that ball in the flat, and pretty big play.
Calvin Moody's got some size on the frame.
Yeah,
for
he's a
big high school tight end at 6'6", 225. That's not a guy you want to be meeting head on.
He did a wonderful job there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Now, last week, Wyatt, when Ty Holmes was healthy, this is where they'd go to single wing and just run power. This week, it looks like they're going to stay here. Ethan Clark, single back. Looks like they got numbers off the offensive left side, but we'll see. Nice little shifty move by Clark. It's going to be a 1st down for the Millers.
No, it wasn't a great play, but you're not looking for much. You're just looking to run downhill there.
I'll tell you, every yard is tough right now.
Yes, it
against
is.
this Tigers defense.
And that's where you look at Fishers, and they have that same brand of football they've always had of just flying around and just playing fast, playing reckless, and that's what they're doing right now. They're getting guys to the football. Ooh.
Ethan Clark off the right side. Again, finds a little bit of running room, picks up 4 yards.
Good little pop by corner Caden Myers there.
Little injured Miller on the field on the play there. I think that's Jackson Apple, 79 down. Took a little bit of a shot. Well, that gives us time to talk about a sponsor. Why, you've heard of these guys, Blades Audio Video. I'm gonna actually call an audible here if Jim don't get me in trouble. For Blades, we're promoting a big event. Tim Tebow's speaking in a conference this week at our church. If you used to play with me, I still have 4 tickets. So any player that used to play with me or play for me on the Grinders, our middle school, I got about 4 tickets left. Send me an email, send me a text. I'll get you in there. Also, any ladies in town want to go see Phyllis Robertson, the daughter of Phil Robertson's doing a book debut focus group. We have about 6 or 7 seats left. Again, if you know how to get a hold of me, let me know. We'll get you on that list. It's this Thursday night at the Blades Barn. We'd love to have you out there. And Blades AV's promoting it. You can email me at Sean at bladesav.com. Again, we have about 6 seats left for the Phyllis Robertson book deal, and we got about 4 seats left to see Tim Tebow speak at I-Town. So again, if you want to go to those events, please get a hold of me at Sean, SHAWN, at bladesav.com. It's good to see. Is that Jackson Apple?
Yeah, number 79. Jackson
good to see him up. Got a little shook up there. There was some popping going on that side of the play. And a pretty good gain for the Millers. Picked up about 4. Thanks, Perry. Perry, you're going to see Tim Tebow with me, ain't you?
Yes.
Yeah, he knows you're coming. I talked to him.
Did you?
Yeah,
Good.
he says he asked me, "Is Perry coming?"
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, sure.
I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, me too.
He has a great message.
Yeah. Actually, he's got a foundation trying to fight child trafficking. So, good cause. It's something we need to stop. Oh, Cody Prater on the jet sweep.
Look at that pursuit.
Not much doing there. Kind of ran that right into. I feel like Fishers is overloading the edge. If you count outside the tight end, they've got numbers. Yeah, and they shot the alley. Noblesville double teamed the outside backer there, and no one led up through the hole. Little miscommunication.
You know, as a former DB watching number 5 of Fishers, Caden Myers, just back-to-back plays coming up and popping the ball carrier. You know, it makes your heart a little happy.
You like those?
Seeing a corner not scared to hit somebody.
That's a rarity sometimes. Well, they've got Meyer and they've got Carson Elam's on the other side. They're pretty loaded at corner right now. That's going to be a pretty big run there for Ethan Carr. It's going to be really close. They're going to give him a first down.
Here. Looks like they've got a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Let's see if the Millers can convert here.
Really good blocking. Moody and 50 for Noblesville really did a wonderful job blocking there. It's a Big Al. Big Alvin Novell got downfield there.
I want to say something here. Halftime is coming up here, and I'll be interviewing Dr. Heil, and we'll be talking about the things that are going on in our schools at Noblesville. So Dr. Heil will be here at halftime, and I'm going to interview him.
Awesome. Dan Heil doing a great job with Noblesville schools. Very energetic dude. Loves what he does. 2nd and goal from about the 9-yard line. Hutchins gives this one again to Ethan Clark. Fishers is really defending the inside run. They're just daring Noblesville to do something else.
Yeah, that was a great job by Manuel Cowherd there. Just once again, just filling those alleys from middle linebacker. They're just playing downhill. You know,
I'm watching Noblesville's O-line, and they're really starting to pick it up. I'm seeing them move bodies. I'm seeing a couple pancakes there. They're getting better up front. They got some big dudes up there, and there's going to be openings there. I think you're going to see Noblesville probably try to pop something over the top here, but you don't want to be careless. You definitely want to get points on the board. Little boot to Moody. Not much doing.
No.
Not much doing there. Fishers was wise to it. 4th down. Probably going to see a field goal.
Yeah, it looks like they're running out. Number 1, Caden Lytle there.
Lytle can kick the ball pretty good.
Yeah, he made a 44-yarder last week. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was a good one.
One thing about Noblesville is they're always going to have a kicker.
Yeah, he's way better than that kid you played with.
Yeah, I agree.
Think Jack's listening?
Probably not. Probably
okay,
not.
All right. Ethan Clark on the hold. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Plenty of distance. It's good.
26-yard field goal.
6:45 left in the first half. Fishers 14, Millers 3.
Here's another family you know, Sean. Sarah Cleverly, 317-695-6114. She's a Tucker agent. Looking for someone to help navigate buying and selling a home? Let Sarah Cleverly help find your home of your dreams. Cleve's been a resident of Noblesville for almost 40 years, a Noblesville graduate and invested member of the community. For your next real estate experience, close it with Cleve. Sean, you got any critique from your fans about how you're broadcasting tonight? They're probably saying, man, Wyatt is really good on the call here.
You know, it's funny because my biggest critic was Wyatt. And so he's in here with me. He's doing a good job.
That's why you did that. What is?
Yeah. I got a text from Clayton complimenting Wyatt and didn't say anything about me. It's an honor. It's really kind of cool to be up here with your son and Perry, who I look at you as you're my dad. So if you could give me some money, I'd appreciate it. But it is an honor. It's fun. And
yeah, that's right. Will and Jim Walford's up here too as a father-son team.
Hey, we got it going on. And my other
got
son,
Clayton just walked in here, and see, your dad didn't even know he was talking about you, and he didn't even know that you were standing back there.
Yeah, Clayton, he came up and touched and gave me a back rub. He's good at that. He usually brings me a cheeseburger or something. Clayton's really done wonders with the Miller backers.
You've been banned from eating.
He's changed the Miller backers to all this digital iPad Square software. Yeah. They're amazing now. They made $100 million last weekend at the game. He really did a good job. I did get one email already from Woody Corey's mom, number 15 down there for Noblesville, and he's going to join us to see Tim Tebow. He don't know it yet. He's going to be excited.
Harry, I just looked at Adam Schefter's Twitter, and there's no news on the broadcast tonight, so we'll check back in at halftime.
Good. So Shefty hadn't said anything?
No. Maybe he just hasn't got around to looking at it.
Well, he's got a football game coming up here tonight. So.
It's going to be a holding call on Fishers. They're kind of shooting themselves with some of these penalties. That was returned by 17 for Fishers. Sims, the senior. But that's going to drive them all the way back around the 10-yard line. So Noblesville's got a little bit of momentum going here.
Yeah, we'll see if the Miller defense can't pin them back here and take possession back over on Fisher's side of the field. And like I said, that touchdown right there can be enough to flip the game. In high school sports, all it takes is it takes one possession, one touchdown.
Well, it was a field goal, but I like your optimism, thinking it was a touchdown.
In my mind, they scored a touchdown.
In your mind, they put 7 on the board. Somebody,
yeah.
Wyatt said.
Well, like I said, it was best. It's friends with a kicker, and I don't want touchdowns. We don't want 3 points. I don't want to see that guy on the field.
Yes, sir. All right. So Sturgill brings that Fishers offense back out here. They've been sputtering a little bit the last couple drives, kind of self-inflicted penalties. He's definitely got a wide open man now. That's Rozzy. Ran a nice route and just kind of sat down there, and Miller's just kind of released him. The safety went inside, and the corner kind of stayed in the flat, stayed up tight. And how do you beat that, Wyatt? Who was wrong?
Yeah, well, it's tough to do there because he's in that number 2 receiver spot and just runs a wheel route, and the number 1 runs a go. So it's really hard to range those whenever they're still 10, 15 yards apart. It's tough to play. Just a good play design by the Tigers.
Yeah, they've got a pretty wild offense. They got a lot of options, and they can do a lot of things.
Little jet sweep handoff there to number 81 of Fishers. That's Tommy Williams. Pick up of about 5 or 6 there.
I'm sure Coach Funk would love to score one more time before halftime. Fishers is in trips to the left, single setbacks Timbalimbu.
Number 11, Rosie, open again.
Yeah, he's just one-on-one out there and ran a really nice route, and he's got great feet.
The one thing about it, too, is Sturgill's got plenty of time to throw the ball.
He does, and he's really poised. Defended out there by the corner. That's Ben Howry, 5'9" senior for Noblesville. Yeah, if you're one-on-one out there with an athlete like Rozzy and the quarterback has time to throw, it's just tough. It's just really tough to do.
And that's the position when they're running that empty. They're getting Thimbalumbu out there, and it's even harder to do. Just look at him in the hole there.
He's shifty. Picks up 5. Noblesville has to be pretty happy with the way this game started and the fact that it's, now it's 14-3. They've held their own. Fishers is definitely wanting to click a little bit more, not get complacent. Trips to the left.
Taking the shot. Oh, wow.
Wide open.
He's wide open.
Rosie wide open. Just a blown coverage by the Millers.
Let's look at this coverage here, Wyatt, and figure out what we were supposed to be in. With trips, you would think cover 3?
Yeah, I got to believe that corner
I don't know where the corner was going.
I'm not sure if he was biting inside on that sit route, but left Rosie for Fishers wide open.
And that's probably not the guy you want to leave wide open.
No, I can think of, well, you don't want to leave anybody open, but definitely not him.
You got deep third, and there really wasn't another receiver in the area. It's just tough. You know, you're learning. You're young. Kick is up and good. 4:56 left in the first half. Fishers Tigers 21, Noblesville Millers 3.
Hamilton County Sports Authority, center of sports in Hamilton County, home of championship caliber venues at Grand Park Sports Campus. Hamilton County Sports Authority has been fielding champions since 2005 while hosting local, regional, and national events for amateur and professional athletes. Hamilton County Sports Authority is your local sales and service team, ready to make your event a winner. Hamilton County, Indiana is a center of sports. Learn more at hamiltoncountysports.com.
Well, we're again at 4:56 left. Fishers prepares to kick off, kicking to the north. A little bit of wind tonight. Last week was so pretty and beautiful with 0 wind. Now there's a little bit of wind coming from the kind of coming out of the west. I was watching the Cubs game today, and there was wind blowing out. It was 8-2 last I saw. Anybody know if the Cubs won?
I know.
It's very important to me. Perry, we had a big company cookout today, and these guys had a golf simulator. In my golf simulator, they're going back there, and we had guys that have never played golf before betting money on golf shots. It was the weirdest thing you've ever seen. Might have been partially illegal, but it was just dollars here and there. Cubs won 11-5 for those of you who care. I care.
We'll just say everybody came out even with their money this afternoon.
Kick was returned by Cody Prater. Is that Cody? Is that 3? Yep. Cody brings it up just above the 20-yard line. Millers will take over there. 1st and 10 from their 23. See if Hutchins can move this offense a little bit. I do feel like the O-line's getting better, and I think you're just going to see this offense get better and better as they get used to their assignments and able to mix up the pass and run a little bit.
Yeah, they're running good plays. They're showing glimpses of some 5-6 yard pickups. It's just a matter of if they can sustain that for a whole drive.
A little fake jet motion there. Inside zone, I believe. Luke Heil picks up a couple, bring up 2nd and 8. Perry, you got any scores from around the?
No, I haven't really looked until the second half. It's
Perry, you know we pay you.
I know. I get the big bucks here.
Yeah.
We all get a pretty big, hefty salary.
I can't wait to get my check tonight. Yeah, it's been wonderful. All right, we go 2 by 2, tight trips, tight beam to the left, duo to the right, 2 receivers to the right. Going to run it off the left side, pick up about 3 or 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. White, if you're on this Fishers defense right now playing against this offense, what do you think? Like right here, 3rd and 4, you're the safety. What are you thinking if you see the formation that they're going to line up in?
Well, right here they're running. Let's see, they got trips out to the right and they got a backside tight end. So you always got to keep that tight end in mind, especially with Noblesville. He's got size. I mean, he's a 6'6" tight end. He's a big guy. So you'll see looks like we got a penalty on the play. But number 21 is cheating over a little bit to the trip side, just in case one of the slot receivers runs a post or tries to hit a seam. But he's also got to keep an eye on that backside tight end.
And it looks like the backside corner's got the tight end back there, but they're also keeping their outside backer there. They're really going to try to take that away. I felt like they were probably going to try to run a quick bubble to Ethan Clark behind the other 2 receivers on the trip side, but now it's 3rd and 9. It's a little different ball game.
Yeah. As a DB here, you get a little more comfortable just because, giving up anything, a 5-yard hitch is no problem.
We're just not getting there. 44 from Fishers just blew that whole play up from the defensive end position.
It was great pressure by Maynard there.
Yeah, he just sprinted. If you watch Maynard, he's in a wide 7 technique outside of the tackle, and it's just unreachable on this rollout. You're asking a running back to try to get to him, and
it's just hard to do when the running back is on the other side of the quarterback.
Yeah, and they're sprinting this way, so adjustment. Vital on the punt. Is that Rozzy back again? Good line drive punt.
Oh, that's a good punt.
Oh, yeah.
That's good
Had
punt.
some time.
Goes out of bounds around the 40.
Looks like they're going to mark it out at the 36 there.
36. Well, Fishers gets the ball back. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second quarter, and I believe that they're going to do everything they can do to put it in the end zone one more time.
You know, the one thing about Lytle, he's got another year. He's a junior. So doing the punt and the kicking, that's when you're a football coach, you're always glad when if you got a good kicker that he's coming back.
Yeah, that's one less thing to develop and see if you got. And
yeah, that was a nice end-over-end kick there.
Good safe kick and not real returnable. Trips to the left, Thimbalimbu on the play fake. Tried to come back across to the backside slant route.
It's real important right here that Noblesville doesn't let Fishers get another one in the end zone. So it's who's got the most will here, I guess.
Yeah,
Sims on the.
Yeah, targeting number 17, Osias Sims, just couldn't get down low enough to grab it.
Same formation. This time Sims just runs a quick out, and he's open there. Just a little bit of a unforced error, which we haven't seen much of from Fishers tonight.
Yeah, Sturgill's been pretty accurate all night long.
Looks like he might be uncomfortable with the timing of that. Both times he has the receiver open, but the timing just feels a little off.
Yeah, I feel like Sims was running a hitch and he was throwing the out, but Sims did turn toward the sidelines, which tells me it's an out. You ain't going to turn toward the sidelines if it's a hitch route. You're going empty. They've had much success if he gets pass pro here.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, they just corner left to go back and cover number 3, Thimbalimbu, on that deep out route, and it left number 4, Fishers, wide open.
Is the outside backer got to get range all the way out there?
Yeah, the outside backers, yeah. He's just got to stop spying the quarterback and get on his horse and just get out there and cover the flats. You got 3rd and 10. If the quarterback scrambles, you can rally to it.
Thimbalimbu's got the edge here. Yeah, it's tough things, and it's stuff you learn in film when you watch the film. That you got to make those adjustments. That time, 40 was late getting across in the formation. He was late getting to the strength call and left that open.
Yeah, it was a great block, lead block out there by the tight end, number 86 for Fishers. Another great block by him.
Jet sweep.
Oh, that's Gates. Number 86, Gates for Fishers. His back-to-back plays, just great lead blocks out on the edge.
Nice tackle there.
By 32, I think he made the play there.
I think it was Alex Ham.
Okay. 2nd and 7, Rozzie's.
That number 10 to number 11 connection's definitely there.
It's working out for him. If you watch this, he just runs a little skinny post and not much there. Sturgill delivers a really nice ball. I think I could catch his ball if he threw it to me. Thimbalimbu on the edge. Well, he's strong.
Not much there.
No, he's strong.
Not much there, but he made it happen. Looks like they're calling him out on the.
No, they gave him a touchdown.
They did.
Savion Bond had him in the grasp there.
He is so quick.
He's strong.
Oh, yeah, he was in there. It's a great run by number 3, Thimbalimbu for Fishers.
He's racking up the yards.
Fishers
he has all season yet.
Clicking on all cylinders that time. They've really put a couple big drives in a row together now.
Yep, number 34, Micah Hillen for the Tigers. PAT's up.
It's good with 2:19 left in the first half. Tigers 28, Millers 3.
Want to remind, while we got a break here, want to remind everyone it's 2:19 left to go here before halftime. Dr. Dan Heil will join me at halftime, and we're going to talk about some of the things that are going on great at Noblesville schools. We're really they've done some outstanding things in the classroom here at the high school, and I'm sure they're going to talk about that. He's going to talk about that.
Have you guys been over that new STEM wing over there?
Yeah, it's absolutely fabulous.
It's hard to believe that's a high school, A
couple other things here. Avon is playing Southeastern tonight. Both those teams are 2-0. Fishers, of course, is here at Noblesville. Franklin Central and Brownsburg, both of them are 2-0. at that's Coach West is at Franklin Central and really got that club moving. And of course Westfield would play in Zionsville, and both those teams are 1-1.
Some good games tonight.
Always a good game in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference.
I think Brownsburg's for real.
Yeah, I do too.
It's going to be Crody Prater.
Great return.
Oh, wow.
I've seen a hold there. I don't think they're going to call it, though.
They let him get away with it.
Yeah.
Wow. Just like we said, Prater's a tough kid, man.
Yeah, that's a great return by Prater.
Very nicely done. Kind of took it on the outside this time.
Good running, man. I mean, he got some good blocks, but.
Well, Miller's with 2 minutes. I'd love to get some points on the board.
I think that was a good no call on number 20 there. I don't think there was enough to throw a flag for that. Great return by number 3, Cody Prater.
There was a sideline warning on Fishers on that play. Coaches have a tough time staying back off that wide, especially on a long return. They don't expect the ball coming down there. And the officials, you got to give them that alley. You got to give them that lane. Well, see if the Millers can capitalize. 1st and 10. They're going to go tight trips to the right side. Ethan Clark and pistol behind Hutchins. Fisher stays in that 3-4. Little draw play. Nothing
there.
No.
They didn't fall for that.
No, and that's a tough play to run, especially the way Fisher's linebackers are playing. They're just screaming downhill. They're not concerned with dropping in pass coverage. So you're just giving them more time to get in the backfield there, and that's exactly the result of the play in the loss of 2.
Had a nice block up front that time by Caleb Johnson, but there was some other Tigers in the vicinity. Hutchins back to pass. There's it out.
Did he catch it?
No, looks like number 5, Caden Myers for the Tigers jarred that away from number 28 for the Millers. Is that Marcus Burns?
That's Marcus Burns, yeah. That ball's in the air a long time.
Yeah, it was.
Throwing from that hash all the way to this hash, that's about a 40-yard throw there.
Yeah, and that's hard to do, especially. It's hard to do at any level, but especially at this level with how wide these hashes are. That's a very long throw for not that much of a gain. It gives the corner a lot of time to break on the ball.
Millers are trying to get squared up here on their wide receivers. Going to take a timeout. So with 1:31, Millers will have the ball 3rd and 12 once we return from this timeout. Perry, what you got for us? Anything? You ain't got to have nothing.
You can probably talk, right?
I probably come up with something to say. Well, Wyatt, what do you think here? If you're the Millers, you're wanting to get this ball in the end zone, 3rd and 12, what kind of play are you going to?
You know, I think it's the same situation they were in not too long ago, a couple drives ago. It's 3rd and 12, but you're in the Tiger territory. You don't need to get it all right here, but 7-8 yards would be nice. If you see something on film you like in the run game, run the ball, see if you can't pick up 7-8 yards. If not, I would go back to that sit route. The Tigers are sending their linebackers. They're flying downhill. It gives the slot receiver plenty of room to just go find a slot, sit down, catch the ball, and pick up 12. I think that's what I would do if I was the offensive coordinator, but obviously I'm up here wearing a headset for a reason.
Yeah. Well, if you can get 7 or 8 yards here, it makes it more manageable. They're going to go two by one. Or they're at trips, actually, tight trips to the right.
Yeah, a little alley screen to number 3, Cody Prater, and the Tigers just read it well.
Pick up of 1.
I think the Millers may have gotten away with an ineligible man downfield. It looks like the receiver was covering up the tight end, and they still sent him. But
we're being listened to in Luther, Oklahoma. I just got a text from a buddy of mine from high school. He's listed to the game.
That's right. Sean Blade's class of what, 80, 88, 89?
Class of 89. But I'll use that term loosely.
Yeah. Yeah, you were in the class.
Yeah, I was with him.
You went to first day.
I did go in 88. I did go a little bit. That's a whole other story, guys. That's why I need to go see Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
So Miller's here, 4th and 11. They're going to obviously, I suppose they're going to go for it. You got to be in the back of your mind that with a minute 24, you might want to punt the ball here. because, I mean, you don't want to give Fishers a short field as it is. They get the ball here. They're only got to go 60 yards to score again with 1:24 and 2 timeouts left. That's a pretty good spot for Fisher. So Hebert's probably gonna punt the ball here. I don't know.
Well, whether the Tigers take over on the 35-yard line here, you punt it and they take over on the 10-yard line. The question is does that Miller defense have an answer for Rosie and Thimbalimbu? They've been able to move the ball at will with them.
That's right. I
don't
don't think it really matters right now, because they can be really loose with the score at 28-3. You can gamble.
They're going for it.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Miller decision here.
You would.
Well,
he's open. That's a good punt.
Oh, picked it off.
21 from Fisher's on the return here.
You know what? That's as good as running the ball, not getting anything. I don't hate the play call one bit.
Yeah. Had to take a chance.
He had Marcus Burns over the middle there. Ball might have been a little bit late, but, you got to take a shot there in that situation.
Yeah, and we got to realize, too, this is Windsor's third football game, to start as a quarterback. I mean, it's tough to compare the two with Sturgill with all this veteran experience that he has and everything that
oh, for sure. And as a quarterback, you got to throw the ball there. You just got to let it rip. Yeah. If they pick it, great. I mean, it's the same as getting a punt. Just make the tackle. Not a lot of loss there.
Yeah, Hutchins is a junior, and he is inexperienced, and he's only going to get better.
Sturgill out of empty, just taking his time and going to use his feet for the first time tonight. Going to get out almost to midfield, be close to a first now. I think it's going to be 2nd and 1. Does get out of bounds to stop the clock, though. 2nd one from the 48-yard line, knocking on Miller territory. Got the play in. That's illegal formation. Illegal motion. They didn't call that. Did you see that? Mm-mm. The receivers up top were still kind of moving around trying to get set as they snapped the ball.
Had 17 Sims there for a quick 5-yard out to pick up the first down. He just turned upfield before he caught the ball. And, that happens as a receiver, and that's something you got to build patience to, catch the ball and then get upfield, especially in that situation.
Easier said than done. Thimbalimbu off the right side. Well, he's shifty.
Great cut.
He is shifty.
Wow.
Shifty and fast. He's going to take that down about the 22-yard line, gets out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, if this is any indication, I mean, Fishers is a team that beat Lawrence North last week. Of course, they lost their first game, but this is a good football team.
They really are. Well coached and a lot of athletes all over the field. Very diverse. Got trips to the left. Sturgill looking that way. Goes back over the middle.
A little behind Rosie there.
A small window there, and he almost hit it. Pretty good coverage on the play by 23 for the Millers.
Kamari Ramsey
on the backside.
That was really good coverage by him.
Sturgill still put that ball where it needed to be. 2nd and 10 from about the 23. Fisher's getting the play in. Little sprint to the boundary and had the tight end underneath just for a short gain. Probably a good thing he dropped it there. Would have cost him a timeout more than likely.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he would have made it out of bounds there to the sideline. And, that's a tough catch when the quarterback's rushed there. A little jump throw and putting some heat on it below your chest. That's a tough catch for a tight end.
Really is. Like I say, well, these monitors up here are phenomenal, by the way. Really getting a lot of help from them tonight.
We appreciate having these monitors, too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great. What's this all about?
Oh, is it a picture?
Got a false start on Fishers. False start on Fishers, going to back him up 5 yards, make it about a 3rd and 15. Probably 4 down territory. Even from here, it might end up with a 40-yard field goal or so if they get some yards. But
Yeah, and with the way they're throwing the ball right now, with that connection between Sturgill and Rosie, I wouldn't be shocked to see him treat this as four-down territory. Taking a shot. Oh, wow, did he hang on to that?
He did. That's pretty good coverage, too.
Oh, man, that was. Let's look at this on the. Here we go.
Is that Rosie again?
Yeah, you got Rosie to the boundary there, just one-on-one.
Great catch.
Wow.
Not a bad
You know what?
coverage.
That's great coverage.
It
That
really
great
is.
coverage.
It is.
There's not a whole lot you can do there.
No.
That's just.
Because he put the ball in a perfect spot. I mean,
Absolutely.
if he's going to catch it, but if he misses, nobody's going to catch it.
Absolutely. That's just great coverage. That's just Sturgill putting the ball exactly where he needs to. And, you know, as we've seen this entire first half, that's an athlete and Rosie just going up and making a play. Extra point is good by Micah Hillen of the Tigers, number 34. Brings the score to 35-3. Fisher's leading the Millers with 36 seconds left.
Well, that's going to be tough to overcome, 35-3 right now. I do got some scores, Perry, from around the league here. Zionsville's up thanks to Brian Cleverly, the husband of Sarah Cleverly. She's obviously the breadwinner of the family.
She's a sponsor of, here at Hamilton County TV.
Yeah, she's way better than him. Just kind of like Alex is the best ham, Sarah's the best Cleverly. Zionsville's up 3-0 at Westfield at the half.
Wow.
Zionsville might be legit this year.
Yeah.
HSC is up on Avon 14-7. Brownsburg is up on Franklin Central at halftime. I won't tell you the score.
They're just up.
35-0.
Yeah, well, we knew Brownsburg was legit.
Oh, I'd love to see a Carmel Brownsburg matchup.
You may see it in the state championship game at the way things are looking. I'm sure Center Grove and some others will have something to say about that, but sure is lining up that way.
Both teams look very impressive. And I'll tell you what, Anthony Calhoun must be here.
Yeah.
And
and they want the banner.
Yes, they do. It's not the biggest Fisher student section I've ever seen, but
they are fired up.
Noisy over there. Yeah, they are absolutely fired up.
You don't get better than Friday night football and the HCC. It really was special, wasn't it, Wyatt?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you know, and the one thing about it, of course, Wyatt, you've played recently for the Millers, but there's nothing better than Friday night high school football.
It's great. Now look at this crowd. I mean, it is packed over here. It's pretty full on Fishers. I got to be honest, that's a small Fishers crowd compared to what I'm used to seeing, which means they're probably all listening to us going, wow, we should have went to that game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Had to listen to these two clowns.
Yeah, it's walking up here this evening and getting in the press box and seeing both teams warm up, you know, come out of the tunnel. Got the lights on now, you know, to 65 degrees out. It gives you goosebumps. It definitely a throwback to reminds you of the good old days back in high school, and you know, it's something you don't ever want to take for granted. It's awesome.
Goes by in a blur, don't it?
Sure does.
That's what my guys in Luther are saying.
Yeah.
Rob Sheehan, my buddy out there, told me they got beat by Jones last week. I remember my junior year we played Jones, and I think we lost 21-13. We played them well. The Battle of Hogback Road. Well, going into halftime, Fishers 35, the Millers 0.
Millers got three.
Millers 3.
Come on, give them credit here.
I'm exaggerating. Well, we'll see you after this short break.
A fine grind, clearing out my cash line, speeding up my RAM time, coordinated light lines. If you need to move, I recommend computers. They can make you groove like I bet you never knew. Did you? Oh, the complication when I feel your air control my body heat. I wanna feel it. I must ignore your touch. I feel yo. Gotta know what you do, what you doing. I love what you're doing to me. On my mind, I love you. And computer screen goes back online. Love what you're doing to me. On my mind, I
can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Well, welcome to Hamilton County TV halftime. I have a guest tonight, Dr. Dan Heil, the superintendent of Noblesville Schools. Welcome, Dr. Heil.
Hey, thanks, Perry. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Well, there's this sports complex and all the things going on out here tonight, but we got a lot of things going on in our school systems here at Noblesville. I was fortunate enough to be at the ribbon cutting and everything at the STEM edition here, and it's quite a facility.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about it, the size and what we're trying to do here.
Absolutely. Thanks, Perry. So the new wing that we added on the high school is about 70,000 new square feet. And that's primarily classroom space. And so as you mentioned, the majority of that was definitely for career and tech ed. STEM classes, science, technology, engineering, and math. And so that's very much in support of our students just having as many opportunities as they can right here at Noblesville High School. Another portion of that was to accommodate some new cafeteria space for students, as well as some general classrooms. And then actually the part that you can't see from the outside is we're also doing about another 30,000 square feet of renovation and expansion in the core of the building to greatly expand rehearsal space for performing arts as well. So it's a pretty amazing project. We feel so blessed by the community that we're able to do this. And for those community members who weren't able to join us for the open house, we would absolutely love to invite anybody in anytime. If you want a tour, just give me a shout, and I'd love to walk you around and show it off.
I'll tell you one of the great things I saw on social media the other day, 4 students that did the video, and if you get a chance, while I have time to say this, tell Marty to get a hold of us, and we'd like to show it in our commercials at halftime and stuff, because
great idea.
It's a great job, and it kind of shows what our kids, kind of education our kids are getting, because they did a great job.
They did. They really did. We were really proud of them, and they took a lot of great leadership to put that video together. They were great tour guides.
Yeah, they did a great job. Out here at Noblesville, 35-3, Fisher's ahead of the Millers. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, we know it's going to be a battle every week.
It is.
But let's talk a little bit also is, you got a website going on. I know that you got a lot of questions from people about, how come you're spending this type of money? Where's this money go? So you put together a website. Talk a little bit about that website.
Yeah, we're actually really excited about this new site. So this was something, an idea I had about a year ago, and it really is grounded. You kind of hit it, Perry. School finance is really complicated. I would say there's very few people who really understand all of the different things that go into running a school and how finances truly work. And so the idea really was, we work for the community of Noblesville, and we want our community to be proud of what we're doing every day, and want them to also feel like we're good stewards of their tax dollars. And so the whole vision behind this was to build a transparency website to not only help people see how we do spend the money that we receive, but also to be a place where they can become educated on where does the money come from, what are we allowed to spend it on, how do the funds work, because that's usually where a lot of the confusion comes. So we were excited to officially, put it out a few weeks ago. We've gotten really positive feedback from community, and the one thing I would say is we absolutely want to hear feedback. If there's things people would like to see differently on there or some additional information, would absolutely welcome that, because it is designed for the community's use, and we want them to make sure it's working for them.
Well, that's great, and I think that's a good thing. And the one thing I think you have the state of the schools coming up here in the near future, and we're going to have that in the STEM wing.
We are doing something different this year.
So if you'd like to come, you could check with the Noblesville Chamber and sign up for that, because I can tell you, after making that tour, I was very impressed and very proud to be a Miller.
Awesome.
And that was an awesome opportunity for us. I don't want to get going on kind of getting the season going faster than it really is, but we go on the road next week, and then the following week is homecoming.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that Noblesville alumni can come out and even participate in a big tailgate in the end zone.
Yeah.
With food, refreshments, all that kind of stuff, and really meet some of those younger people and older people can come here at Noblesville and see this remarkable football stadium, because it's truly remarkable. And behind it here, we got a couple of other turf fields for the performing arts and for the Noblesville Miller football. So
true.
It's a great opportunity for the kids to get a good education.
It is. Excellent.
Well, Dr. Heil, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule here at half and talking with us here on Hamilton County TV.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
Always a
All
pleasure,
right,
Perry. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
If you've ever watched a loved one being treated for cancer, you know the feeling. There's nothing you wouldn't do to make them well. At Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we get it. That's why we bring a multidisciplinary approach to care teams. We've got a lot of people who know how to treat your specific type of cancer. There's no reason they shouldn't all be working together, and one really good reason why they should. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
It's very true that it takes a village to raise a child. And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio video and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
It's a fine grind, clearing out my cash line, speeding up my RAM time, coordinated light lines. If you need to move, I recommend computers. They can make you groove like I bet you never knew. Did you? Oh, the complication when I feel your air control my body heat. I wanna feel it. I must ignore your touch. I feel yo. Gotta know what you do, what you doing. I love what you're doing to me. On my mind, I love you when your computer screen goes back online. Love what you're doing to me.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to IHSAA football on Hamilton County TV. We're at Beaver Stadium in Noblesville. Get ready to start the second half of the Fishers Tigers at the Noblesville Millers. First half was all Tigers. It's 35-3 going into this second half. Going to be an uphill climb for the Millers. When is the what's the mercy rule? 35?
I believe you have to be up by 35, yes.
Okay. This is Sean Blades, joined tonight by Wyatt Blades and Perry Williams. Wyatt, I believe that Noblesville is kicking off to start the second half. What's the mindset? Have you been in some games like this? What's the mindset to start a second half if you're the Millers?
Yeah, I mean, mindset-wise, you have to forget about the scoreboard. You're down 32 right now, and in your mind that can't matter. You just have to go out there and play fast, physical football. The Adam Metzler's theory on it is, I'm sure it's the same now. It's 11 gold, 11 hats flying to the football, and just play a little reckless. Make mistakes, but make them fast. Fly around and go make a play. But they have to find a way to slow down number 11 Rosie for the Fishers Tigers, as well as number 3 Thimbalimbu. There's got to be some kind of game plan in there to get them to slow down and get your offense back on the field.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, and I've never been on the side where you're winning by a lot. Maybe maybe in middle school, or maybe with the fourth grade Cowboys.
Dominant
about those days. But if you're Fishers, what's the mindset? What do you have? You're up big. You're kind of looking, well, we need to score here and get the running clock and stay healthy. Is it easy to come out here and let down a little bit, get a little too cocky, or is it like I just want to finish this and put the pedal to the floor and finish the job?
Yeah, I think it's easy to get complacent with it. You just have to, change your mindset and you just, put your foot down. Just keep accelerating here, and maybe offensively they change their game plan a little bit and they focus on running the ball and just trying to get 5-6 yards of play. But you can't really just fully let off. 32 points is a lot, but it's not unheard of. Obviously, Fisher scored 35 in the first half. There's nothing stopping the Millers from scoring 35 in the second. So you can't get complacent. You got to just keep scratching away and trying to put points on the board.
Well, I think Coach Funk will have him ready to come out here and play, and he's very aware that you're not going to have very many games like this in the HCC. He's probably not going to have very many games where he has a chance to get deeper into his bench and get some other guys some playing time. And again, at this point, you're just how can I stay healthy? How can I stay healthy? And I'm curious if the Millers make any changes or try to get some depth, maybe get looks at other guys. This is a lot of guys. They may get an opportunity. They haven't got one. It's game 3, and there's going to be some guys that have been itching to get on the field, or maybe mom and dad's been up here saying, why ain't Joey playing? He should be playing. Well, he's probably going to get a chance to play here in the second half, and we'll see what you can do. The problem is you got to go into tomorrow and you got to play a JV game. So, you got to have a lot of bodies, you got to have a lot of healthy people and try to make the most of this. I will say the Noblesville freshman team is undefeated early on. It'll be interesting tomorrow to see them play Fishers, which I'm assuming is going to be probably their best challenge to date. And you want to get those freshman programs winning and getting them confident in themselves, believing in themselves, knowing they can beat teams. We've complained for years about the Grinders, for example, are undefeated on this field. This is their 4th season playing at this new stadium. They've never lost. When I was coaching there, now Coach Ely, who's there, who probably takes it way more seriously than I did, and I thought I was crazy. But you're trying to teach those kids that I'm good enough. I can beat Westfield. I can beat Carmel. I can beat Brownsburg. You want them to have that confidence coming out of that, going through middle school and getting here and having an opportunity again. And I think Coach Hebert will be a guy that's going to tie that together. He just needs some time, and we got to have a patient community to let him develop this program over the next 2 or 3 seasons. I know there's a very good junior class. There's a very good freshman class, very good 8th grade class, very good 7th grade class of athletes. If they hold together, they stay here. I think you're going to see some momentum in the coming years.
Yeah, I agree. It starts at the basics of blocking and tackling in 3rd grade. This is number 16, Nate Jones, kicking off for the Millers.
4 on the return.
Yeah, it's Girton for the Tigers.
Big shout out to Clayton Blades bringing us both up a cheeseburger and a drink at halftime. Miller backers helping us out. Probably didn't pay for it, knowing that guy. Somebody tell Chris Beaver Clayton Blades has been stealing stuff.
Yeah. Let's put it on our tab.
Put it on our tab. Send us a bill. Well, we'll see what Fishers does. They come out here with Sturgill still at quarterback.
Yeah, and I'd expect him to have the ones out here for at least the first drive, probably the first 2 or 3, and then you can start mixing in some of those backups that don't get to play as much. But you're always one play away from getting into a game. So,
Bell on the carry. I love that play. If you watch the replay, I don't know if there's going to be one, but you have a double wing right, and it's just a counter back with the kick out pole and the lead pole. To me, that's one of the most beautiful plays in football when you get those double polers. It's become the standard of Oklahoma and so many college teams. It's really just RPO looks and pulling guards and pulling tackles and hitting you in different spots.
It's real patient in the backfield to give those linemen time to get out in front on their blocks. Oh, wow.
Sturgill with another dime to Rozzy.
Yeah, stop me if you've heard that before.
Rozzy's got to have well over 100 yards right now. Let's check his FanDuel. He's up there. He's up there, guys. Again, just kind of a missed coverage. Your DBs are jumping one route instead of trusting their zone, and Fishers is running really good route combinations to just confuse the Millers just enough to take advantage of those things.
Yeah, about a 25, 30-yard pickup by Rosie there for Fishers.
He got tackled by the turf monster. Is that 23 or 33 on the carry? I think it's 33 Bell, but I'm blind.
It's 23 for the Tigers running the football.
Okay.
That's Sam Hawkins Jr.
Let's give Sammy Hawkins Jr. a little credit where credit's due here.
Yeah, I think Fishers is going to have an illegal shift there. Number 11, Rosie, was not set at the top of the field there.
Cut him, I mean, what's he giving you, really?
Yeah, he just cost you 5 yards. We'll ignore the 150 he's picked up the rest of the game.
Somewhere Rosie's grandmother or aunt and uncle's like, what are you talking about? Cut him and move him to Noblesville. I mean, that's fine. The Millers would welcome him. That kid's been a player.
As a former Miller, I support that decision.
All right, Sturgill's back. 2x2 again, single back in the backfield. Got a motion. Going to run a little jet. Finds the alley.
Burton.
Pretty nice play. Going to pick up 7 or 8. Gurton did a really good job of putting his foot in the ground and seeing that that play wasn't going to go outside as the Millers were kind of over pursuing to set that edge. Did a good job, but he cut it back inside. And both inside linebackers for the Millers got bodies on them and weren't able to get there until a little bit 7 or 8 yards downfield.
Yeah, and sometimes on those jet sweeps, you see him just always try to take it outside the numbers, and sometimes you just got to plant your foot in the ground and just take the 7-8 yards they're giving you and be happy with it.
And there's that fake counter this time. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Number 4 is wide open for the Tigers.
Just ran a wheel route with number 1 ran a skinny post, and get just a little confusion in the coverage.
Yeah, that's a touchdown for number 4 Darian Gurton for the Tigers, a 33-yard touchdown. Just easy pitch and catch for the Tigers there.
It's going to make the score 41-3. You're going to see a PAT attempt here by 34.
It's Micah Hillen.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. So with 9:37 left in the third quarter, it's going to be 42-3. Fishers over the Millers. This will actually initiate the running clock situation. So this game's probably going to go by pretty quick from here on out.
In the third quarter, Hamilton Southeastern 14, Avon 7. I'll scan through here and see if I can.
Coach Gibson's got Avon playing pretty well this year.
Yeah,
he sure has.
Turned that program around. Big wins over Decatur Central. They were state champions last year, and they also beat Ben Davis last week. Another big win.
He's a fun guy. I really like Coach Gibson. I'm wishing him the best out there. Until he plays the Millers, of course. So Coach Kelly's up, though. He's probably Coach Kelly's probably losing hair and saying freak and all those fake cuss words he never says. He'll be all right.
Brownsburg's still up 35-0 in the fourth quarter, which that's a running clock. So with Franklin Central.
Yeah, Brownsburg probably put in the junior Bulldogs in the second half there.
Yeah, they seem to be the team to beat here in 6A football in Indiana.
Well, even though North Central got a win this season, they're down 42-0 against Warren Central in the second quarter.
There's Cody Prater again.
Cody Prater. Oh, he may go all the way here.
He may. He's been the biggest weapon.
Oh, yeah. You know, they talk about winning all three phases of the game in football. The Millers are definitely winning special teams.
You know, and it's interesting because last year I feel like special teams was not well put together the last couple seasons with the Millers, to be honest with you, and we. In a lot of tight games, it cost us just enough, yard here, yard there, missed block here, and some mistakes on special teams. It is nice to see the special teams flowing. Kickoff, return, punt, return. Seems like it's pretty squared away this year, which is a good sign. Hebert's a pro, and he's going to get this stuff worked out.
Yeah, that's 2 big returns for Prater, and on the kickoff team hasn't allowed any big returns, and a little iffy on the punt team early with snaps and getting the punt off in time, but they've ironed that out for sure, and it's definitely been their strength tonight.
It's good to see. Shingle off the left side. Big Mason McDermott doing a good job over there blocking. I just feel like it's one of them deals where you feel like Fishers has 13 guys on the field sometimes. Because I'm looking and I'm seeing hat on a hat and seeing pretty good blocking up front, but yet they still got guys flying to the ball.
Yeah, it was a big hit by Graham Imes there.
Westfield 13, Zionsville 3 in the third quarter.
Alfred Alwine with the connection.
Wow.
Good throw by Hutchins.
Yeah.
He kind of faked a spot route and opened that up, and that was a small window, and he put the ball right in there.
Yeah, ran a little bubble sluggo route combination there, a little slant and go. Really good coverage by Carson Elams. He just swatted at the ball, and it looks like maybe he just missed it. It couldn't draw it out of Alwine's grips.
Good catch by Alfred Alwine in traffic. What was that last score, Perry? Westfield?
Westfield 13, Zionsville 3 at the third quarter.
All right, so Westfield's come out 13-0 in the second half. Noah Schinkel had nothing doing there. He had 4 guys on him.
A little laundry on the field up there.
And a false start on the Millers. So it's going to go from second goal at the 2 to first and goal at the 2 to first and goal at the 7. Assuming Fishers will take this penalty.
Yeah, I don't think you want to give him the ball at the 2-yard line ever, regardless of the down.
Somewhere with Scott McCoy saying, trust your defense, decline the penalty. Millers with tight wing to the right side, twins to the left. It'll be Schinkel again on the carry, going to take it inside the 5-yard line.
I think for the morale of the football team, I think it's very important for them to score right here.
I
put
agree,
some
100%.
Put some points on the board.
That Saturday morning film session, obviously you always want to go over the negatives, things to fix.
Right.
It's just kind of what you have to do every Saturday. No matter the team, you could win 42-0. You got things to fix. But you also want to close that up with some good things. And this drive here would be certainly one of those good things if they could capitalize.
They're going to
There it goes right now. Touchdown, Millers.
Yeah, that's something big to build on. And I've been impressed with the Miller offense moving the ball tonight. They've got some good things working for them.
Yeah, nice little 5-yard touchdown run by Noah Schinkel.
It's a good job. They kind of brought back Prater to hit the backside on the zone, but he didn't.
Yeah, they brought tight end number 6, Calvin Moody there, had a nice pull, kick-out block, or more of a C-swing block there.
McDermott and Big Alvin on the left side are moving some people tonight. So with 5:31 left in the third quarter, Fishers 42, Millers 10.
Well, let's thank some of our sponsors. Celebrating over 30 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signings and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit the website at loganstreetsigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with the same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391. Gaylord Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylord Electric success has continued to build upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, insights fueled by the genuine care for people. Gaylord Electric, along with President and CEO Chuck Goodrich, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. Well, guys, kickoff here. Miller's got one on the board.
Yeah, that was nice. That shows some resilience, shows some bounce back, shows a little heart. If you're the Millers, I mean, Fishers would still like to just get the ball and get this game over with keep everybody healthy and give some guys some reps. But Millers are building on something different. And look, I lost power there. It was a good, successful drive, something to build on. Got to be happy with that. And you keep in mind the running clock. Once it hits that 35 threshold, it stays. So even though it's a 32-point game now, the clock will continue to run. So this game's going to end pretty quickly.
Yep. Got a flag for illegal kick. Ball went out of bounds there. So believe the Tigers should be getting the ball on the 35-yard line.
Is that the rule? You might actually know the rules more than I do. That's for sure.
That's why we have him.
Yeah, no kidding. Sturgill's still in the game. No. New quarterback's 15. Miller, sophomore.
You know, the one thing about it is, you know, like you said, Sean, I mean, this gives the opportunity for some other kids to play on both sides here. And you know, this is a long season still. We're only on game 3, so.
Who do these teams have next week? Do we know? Who do you guys play after Fishers every time?
I believe we play Westfield.
Oh, Westfield.
I think we're at Westfield next week, and I believe Fishers might be playing, might be Rumble in the Jungle next week.
You're right.
Yeah, it is.
We got tickets to that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big one. You think Pat Mapes is going to be there, letting it all shake out over there at the Rumble in the Jungle? He might get on the field and do some Hulk Hogan stuff out there.
I think Superintendent Pat Mapes might have his body painted, half red, half blue.
You know, we should raise some money for that. Yeah, half red, half blue, big, just bare chest painted.
Oh yeah.
Y'all haven't met Pat Mapes. He's something else. Maybe one of the smartest educators I've ever met. We saw him give a speech last week, Perry, about 25 minutes with 0 notes. He was quoting numbers to the digit. Interesting guy.
And he loves sports.
And that's why he's number 1. Nah, he's something else. Oh, Miller's on a really good defensive stop there.
Like 41 and 47 for the Millers there involved on that stop. It's Brady Piggott and Alex Ham.
As a coach, you just love to see the energy and enthusiasm. These guys aren't giving up. They're trying to play football and make the next play, and gotta love that as a coach. You don't want to see your team deflated, demoralized, or giving up.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots to work on here. I mean, you can get better as a player playing in a game like this. There's no reason to let up. Still play hard, and at the end of the day, you're playing for that school in the front of your jersey, not the name on the back.
Listen to this guy. They don't have their names
He's
on the
been
back.
He's been trained well.
We don't, for a good reason.
It's going to be a 4th and 5. Miller's with a stop there. Clock's a ticking at 2:40. They're not giving up. 32-point game. They're getting it. I think FanDuel just lowered the line to 25.
And you know, that's a good thing here, that you know the Millers are not giving up and working very hard out there.
They are.
No, they put together a good offensive drive. Started off with that great kick return by Cody Prater and capitalized with a Noah Schinkel touchdown.
Ooh, nice rush there.
And then they have a great defensive stop right there. So I'm a little excited to see what they can do on a full-length drive of the field here with the offense and see if they can't build on it.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Millers at the 22-yard line. Clock's at 1:55 and running.
Community Health Network walk-in clinic for sports injuries are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 10. Sports medicine, orthopedic physicians are on site to treat everything from sprains and strains, fractures, and joint injuries. Visit ecommunity.com/sports for more information.
Miller's come back out. Hutchins in the shotgun. I think that's Luke Heil in the pistol. Gonna pick up a couple yards there. Luke pick about 3 yards on first down.
He has a good downhill run.
He's a very physical runner. Good quick feet. Nice tackle there.
Number 7, Caleb Ferguson for the Tigers on the tackle there.
Kind of
coming up from the safety position, only giving him a gain of 3. It's a DB coach. That's what you're looking for.
2nd and 7. Heil again. This time he cuts up to the right side.
Good job reading his blocks there. Picked up.
Keeps his feet moving.
Yeah.
Going to bring up about a 3rd and 3, manageable.
Yeah, real nice job of just being patient. Let the big guys move them.
How'd the big interview go at halftime, Perry? You going to win any awards? I don't know what awards we got. You going to win anything?
No, I don't think so.
Did you ask the hard questions, Perry?
Yes, I asked the hard questions.
What are we going to do about Ukraine? What's going on? 2-by-2 for the Millers with tight wing to the right. Ethan Clark in motion. Freeze play. Fishers holds the water.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think 77 may have jumped there, but the refs don't agree with me.
Well, they want to.
That's why they're getting paid and I'm not.
Miller's going to take a timeout here. Well, the clock ran out. So that after 3 quarters, the score here at Beaver Stadium is Fishers 42, Noblesville Millers 10.
Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Well, we're back here at Beaver Field, or Beaver Stadium, I apologize. Fishers up 42-10. I want to thank one of our sponsors before we get going here. Center of Sports in Hamilton County, Hamilton County Sports Authority, home of championship caliber like Graham Park Sports Campus. The Hamilton County Sports Authority is your local sales and service team, ready to make your event a winner. Hamilton County, Indiana is the center of sports. Check out HamiltonCountySports.com.
3rd down and 3. Hutchins brings Millers back out. Luke Heil in the pistol. There's Ethan Clark with the motion. Ethan does get the ball, makes a nice cut. Going to pick up a first down, I believe. It is. Fishers has quite a few backups in. Guys get a chance to compete. Millers have most of their starters in, just try to get better.
Ethan Clark on the carry on that time.
Cody Prater to the left. Calvin Moody on the wing left. Luke Heil on the pistol. Hutchins takes a snap. Play action is going to look to go over the middle. He's got a good arm.
Yeah, you know what? He let that fly, and that's what you need to do in this situation. Neither receiver was open, but Cody Prater had the best chance to make something happen there, and we're just seeing what Hutchins has got.
He threw that ball about 50 yards in the air.
Yeah, it had a little zip on it.
I couldn't do that in high school.
You couldn't do that now.
I definitely can't do it now.
Oh gosh.
Give me a pee-wee ball, one of them ones with a tail on it like a rocket, maybe.
I don't have the Nerf ones. I've got one in my office. I'll see you Monday morning.
I'm sick that day. 2-by-2. Nice little cut by Ethan Clark. It's going to pick it up about a dozen yards. Going to bring up a first down for the Millers. Ethan Clark has really good feet.
Yeah, forced out of bounds by number 7, Caleb Ferguson of the Tigers.
Millers got tight wing left, got 2 receivers to the right. Ethan Clark in the pistol.
There's a nice hole there.
Oh, man, he just run right over him.
Yeah, Clark finished the run.
Yeah. Yep.
Well. Very nice run. Good blocking up front by the Millers.
Good
Caleb
block.
Johnson coming across. Big Al.
It's number 75 for the Millers there. It was a great
Caleb
block.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Alvin Norvell come across the formation. Remember Big Al?
I remember Alvin.
Big Al's pulling again.
Double pull.
Oh, nice tackle.
Yeah. It's great work by Colin Wolf there. Number 48 for the Tigers, just fighting a block and making a play.
No gain on the play there. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. Luke Heil back in at tailback. You got Cody Prater and Alfred Alwine going out to the left. Fisher staying in the 3-4. Again, Fisher's has definitely rotated a little bit into the bench here, giving guys some reps and a good chance to play on Friday night. It's awesome. There's a motion to Prater. Nice fake.
Faked me out.
Me too. I thought we ran the ball up the middle. Good rollout, good throw by Hutchins, and Alfred Alwine's coming into his own. Again, as a sophomore, Alwine has a bright future here with the Millers.
Yeah, he does.
He does. I mean, he's 6'3", 180 pounds. He's got a big frame as well. And, it's the same thing. I mean, the kid's 16 years old. He's got a lot to learn, but obviously he's got the skill set to be great.
He's kind of coming into his own, having a really nice game tonight. Yep. I'm having a hard time picking the ball up all of a sudden.
That's called getting old, Sean.
I reckon. Luke Heil comes up a little bit gimpy. He's coming out, and Miloshenko's coming back in. It's going to be a 4th down and a couple.
Yeah, number 90, Dylan Gorham for the Tigers brought him down. A little bit of a hip drop tackle, which I believe you're allowed to do in high school still. Effective way to bring down a ball carrier.
You see Calvin Moody kind of sucking in a little bit inside the tight end down here. Makes you believe they're going to run the ball through here.
Oh, yeah.
Noah Schinkel, it's going to be short. He's going to be about a yard short. Big stand by Fishers.
Yeah, and I think that play was there. It was just, honestly, I think it hit a little too quick in the backfield here. Let's see. Oh. He went outside of his lead block there.
Yeah, the polar, and it's tough to do. And you got that double pull. The first guy's the kick out block, and the second guy's your lead puller. And the lead puller has a hard time sometimes. He goes a little too wide. If he turns that in a little quicker, he can hit that backer. But he kind of overran it and left an unblocked man there.
The one thing about it is we haven't made a comment about this, but this is a totally different offense than these kids have played in the last, 3 or 4 years, and there's a learning curve. There really is.
Yeah, it's like they're learning to play football again. Not just the running backs and the wide receivers, but the whole offensive line.
The blocking scheme's totally different.
Completely different. Different splits, different spacing, different rules. And they're picking it up. I mean, you're seeing some really good things on up front with the Millers. I believe they're young and they're strong, and they're only going to get better.
Yeah, and they've had some really good looks airing the ball out as well. And I think, yes, it's early in the season, and they're throwing the ball earlier in the game. Quarterbacks and receivers are going to get into a better rhythm in the event that they need that in a tight game down the stretch. So I agree. I think it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but I think they're going to get there. I just think they need some time and they need some reps. And games like this are perfect just to get everybody involved, get the starters and the backups, get them all live reps, and it's something you can't emulate in practice.
Exactly. Yeah, well said. Whoever that was.
Yeah.
Wyatt.
You couldn't have said it better than that, right?
No, that's why he's up here, man. That's why he's up here. I'm buying him lunch tomorrow for this. Not really. You golfing in the morning?
Nah.
That's Sunday?
No, it's Sunday.
I'll be in church. I'll let God know you're golfing. See how that works out for you. All right, here we go.
He's tough on you, man.
A little bit. .21 on the carry for the Tigers.
Who's number 21?
Give him some love.
That's Paxton Badua.
Badua.
It's a name right there.
Remember Badua? There was a kid named Samson Badua back in the day, played with your brother. Fast kid, great hair.
How can you remember stuff like that?
I don't know.
It's kind of scary.
Come on, Perry, I'm his son.
He would be 30 years old now. Played for the Knights, Coach Duffy.
You're aging yourself on live television here, Mr. Blades.
I know.
Oh, big hole.
Nice hole.
Cool, that's 33 there. That's Bell, sophomore. Finds the hole. It's going to be 4th and a couple.
It's a good hard
bet
run.
you the Coach Funk says, let's go for it. 4th and 1. He wants these offensive boys to get some reps. I'd give the ball to Mr. Bell. Look at him. He's thick.
What is he on here?
Sophomore.
5'7", 165.
I'm 5'7", 265. What's going on here?
I
Up.
think he runs the ball a little better than you would.
I'm going to give him a false start.
Backing him up. Looks like you're going to punt.
Yep. Somebody's going to get chewed on a little bit in film. It's cost us a chance to get some more reps. Ethan Clark coming back to fill this punt by 41 for the Tigers. That's their normal punter. Yep, Imes. His dad also coached the Knights, I believe. Isn't that a cat food, Imes? Or is that?
Yeah. It's spelled different.
Okay. Imes takes a snap.
Miller's got good pressure there.
He did.
A high punt, spinning backwards.
I didn't see it. Did it lay it out of bounds?
Yeah, I think the Miller's going to take over close to midfield here.
Imes with not one of his better efforts. Looks like one of your wedges.
Right at the pin?
Yeah, whatever. We still got to have our match.
I know we do.
4:15 left to go here in the ball game.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say the Millers are going to take over on their own 47 here with 4 minutes left to play.
Now you got Marcus Burns wide out here, and I'm trying to see number up top.
Remind everybody, let's see what this run goes here. Nice run, nice
great
run. Got about 12 or 13 yards there. What I was going to say is I want to remind everybody that we'll be back here in 2 weeks for homecoming for Noblesville. They got the Noblesville Foundation. We've got a lot of great things planned, and they'll be tailgating in Tailgate Town. And Sean, are you the sponsor of Tailgate Town again this season, or?
Are we? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
In fact, I think you're even sponsoring that. Let me see here.
That
Noblesville Foundation fundraiser.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you're the man. Wyatt takes care of all that now.
Doing it.
Yeah, I parked in Tailgate Town, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Good. Hey, man, God's good. He's blessed us.
That's
I'm going to go broke before I die. That's the plan. Sorry, Wyatt.
Sorry.
That's really, they're really upping their game down there in Tailgate Town. There was a lot of good. Oh, there it goes.
No, it's Shinkle.
About broke one there. Took it down to the
Sure
11 or
did.
12.
Yeah, this is like quite the event they're doing down there.
Yeah, it is.
Couple rather large tailgates going on
That's
even
right.
this evening.
You bringing 20 people? Is that the idea?
I guess so.
Anybody from work coming? Or you got to get all your
Yeah, we
old?
got a few people from work.
Get the old 2019 class out there. Get Grant Grimmel out there throwing cokes at people 6 feet over their heads and short. He probably doesn't either, is he? Sorry, Grant.
Grant, if you are listening, there won't be any linebackers in Tailgate Town. Don't you worry.
Yeah. I don't know who you're going to throw the ball to.
Oh, nice run again there by Shinkle.
No, with Shinkle up the middle. It'll be a first or a second and 2 from the 5. Clock's ticking under 2 minutes. Nobles is just trying to build some confidence. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Trying to build some confidence.
Put a score on the board here.
And to be honest, I love this. If I'm the coach of Fishers right now and I got my backups in here, you want to see what your backups are going to do against the number ones, because now you can say, why am I not playing? Well, you know, maybe there's a lot of difference in that youth from year to year. This is good for them. It's good for everybody.
It's a great drive by the Millers.
Yeah, it is.
Touchdown, Noah Schinkel. Clock is still running. Ethan Clark going to hold for Lytle. Try to get this PAT up.
Hear the bells are ringing.
There it is.
Where's that thing at? Oh, I see it down there.
I'm blind.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good.
One of your employees, Brandon Bennett, had a lot to do with that, getting that bell back in action here.
I think Brandon and Brian Baker, right? They
tag teamed on that.
It's hard to believe that's two guys that I don't think either one can read and write, and but they somehow got that bell working. We'd like to shout out our producer tonight,
Jim Walford.
Jim Walford.
Yeah.
No, I'm just drawing a blank here. I am getting old.
And
I know. I'm sorry, Jim. Jim is a great customer at Blades Audio Video. I sold him a $2,000 video screen for $6,000. You wouldn't believe it. But, yeah, Jim does a wonderful job with Hamilton County TV. Will comes out for Friday nights. Always good to see Will. Don't get to see him that much anymore. And enjoy it up here. This has been one of the more fun nights I've had, to be honest with you guys. It's been great.
Appreciate it. Wyatt, we appreciate you coming up here and making your dad look good, too. I appreciate that.
It's quite a debut, Wyatt. You might be Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
We're going to think about it.
You know, the title at work doesn't say it, but my full-time job is making him look good.
It is his job.
That's what I get paid to do.
Yeah. I forward him about 17 emails a day with, hey, can you handle this? Can you take care of this? I'm in there trying to, I don't know what I'm doing.
What I hear, you're in there watching game film.
Well, I tried to today, but they took away my access. The last coaching staff took away my access, and I need to get them.
I'm talking about in your office. You've been watching film.
I would like to. I can't get it.
Well, your teammates think you're watching football film.
You don't. This is the breakfast guys. They don't know what they're talking about. Those guys, they barely know how to eat breakfast.
No, they know how to do that. You know better than that.
I watch Fortnite videos, and I do get sidetracked quite a bit. To be honest, that's why I had such a hard time in high school. Big kick. Oh, they're going to let him return that.
Oh, interesting. His foot was across the goal line.
That's 19 for Fishers on the return. Getting some love tonight.
Jaden Bogan.
We'll see if Fishers even gets a playoff. They probably won't. Probably going to go ahead and line it up. You want to close us out here tonight, Perry?
Yeah, I want to thank, like we already said, I want to thank Jim and Will Walford, and, of course, thank you and Wyatt for coming up here and making this a fun time here. And want to thank all of our sponsors that we have here at Hamilton County TV. I want to thank Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylord Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Network. Visit HamiltonCounty.com, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Blades Audio Video Security,
Wyatt Blades, President.
Sarah Cleverly, FC Tucker, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Noblesville PC, and the Hamilton County Reporter. And that's the ball game. Score: Fishers 42, Noblesville 17. Next week the Millers are on the road at Westfield to play the Shamrocks, and then the following week we'll be back here celebrating homecoming against Zionsville. So for Perry Williams, Sean Blades,
am I supposed to
Sean Blades and Wyatt Blades and Will and Jim, we want to thank you and appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much.